Hey, good morning. Yes, it is. It's Saturday, July 13th. And I'm going to take the boys. I'm trying to get this video knocked out. It's not going to be a long one because I'm taking my son and grandson up trout fishing this morning. Right now it's 3:50. And then if the weather holds like you say it is, I'll be in the hayfield this afternoon doing a grind, and tomorrow doing the grind before it starts raining again Monday and Tuesday. But today we're going to talk about why it's okay that some people don't like you. I know some of you are liked by everybody like me. No, I have my haters, so. But hold on, we'll get into it. You know, when I was in high school, actually junior high school, there were kids that, you know, I really thought detested me because of the way they acted towards me. And my grandfather used to tell me, he said, why do you feel you need to be liked by everybody? Why? What's, you know, if you, the line of logic is you can't please everybody all the time, but you can please some of the people some of the time. And the worst thing you can do is going around trying to be a people pleaser, and that means putting your own health, your own feelings, your own on the shelf to help make other people feel better. And a lot of times that backfires, to be honest with you. Because people would start to not like you because you're not being real. It may be hard to spot someone that isn't real for a while, but eventually it's going to come out. And case in point, and I know these are TV shows, Netflix. I've been watching some of the OC, Southern California, and they've got a couple different shows out on Netflix. And a group of them that come in, the OC, but they're all superficial. And you're like, what do you mean? I mean, they're all superficial. Real estate is a doggy dog, and you eat it up. I mean, they're constantly fighting towards halfway through the thing. Nobody's happy because nobody has been being honest with anybody. And they're all trying to be liked by the other ones. And even the clients that they hate, that are given $1 million listings, they suck up to them. And, oh, you're so great. And this, after a while, it catches up to you. And people see the real you. And, the thing with me has always been honesty. Okay? I'm going to trust you until you give me a reason to mistrust. Other words, if I catch you in a lie, and it's got to be a pretty good lie, right? I'm going to start discounting everything you told me up to that point. Why? Why would I do that? Well, it's because if you can't be honest now, what else have you been dishonest about? You see what I'm saying? So the trust erodes. And if you don't have trust with your friends and family, So my grandfather used to always say, pick your friends wisely. Pick them because they connect with you. Don't pick them because you want to be like them. Whether they're popular or, the best athlete. Pick the friends that relate best to you, that, you think are being genuine. Because you'll have a hell of a lot better friendship with them than you will fake people. I know that's easy to say when we all do it to a certain extent. You go to a party and you really hate this person. Could be, coworker's husband or what have you, loudmouth. Yeah. And if you want to be completely honest, you just tell them you're an asshole, right? But you can't do that. So you simply either avoid him or throw on that little bit of Grandpa always said, you got to be honest to a point. And the point is where you hurt someone else's feelings. And that is, the truth hurts sometimes, but there's a time and place for it, okay? And the time and place for it is not at a public event. It's one-on-one, somewhere away from everybody, so that it's not some drama rolled out. And you're not getting feed from the people around you or the other person getting feed from the people around them of how their reaction could be, I didn't know, or if he sees a couple of his friends watching the two of you, he may, scream at you, go F yourself or something. But he's feeding off them. He's not being the real him. But if you get that person on their own, nobody else around, just to have a friendly chat, not being mean, open and honest. He might be your best friend that he was trying to fit in and made him an asshole, right? And this becomes more paramount when you start getting into long-term relationships, whether it be marriage, or a commitment, is honesty has got to be number one. And I'm not saying, honesty, let's hurt the other person's feelings. If that's the relationship you two have got, you need to split up. I'm telling you right now. Because, people say, well, you don't want to marry your best friend. Yeah, you do. Because you feel comfortable in, if you're a guy, you feel comfortable in confiding in her. And hopefully she can reciprocate. She feels comfortable, confiding in you, right? That's what makes a relationship. And it's all built on trust. It's like a bridge of trust. Now, what happens when that bridge of trust is broken? One side is shattered, right? Because they thought they knew the other person. And examples are, you step outside the relationship with somebody else, and your partner has asked you numerous times, are you doing this? And you say no. And you could say, well, I said no, so it didn't hurt him. No, you hurt him even more by saying no. From the get-go, you should have said yes. Actually, from the get-go, you should have told the person that you're with, if you think that other person is such a good, what is it, the grass is greener on the other side? It usually isn't. It usually isn't, guys. It's a facade. And then you wonder why you can't figure out why she can't give you a second chance. Or if she does give you a second chance, she doesn't trust. She wants you to earn that trust back. And for a lot of people, that's hard to do. All right? You've emotionally hurt the other person. A good friendship is built on trust. And taking, with having a good trust comes with, being freely with others' information, right? And then if you go tell some other person some personal information about your friend that they confided in you, are you a real friend? No. No, not unless your friend tells you, could you tell these other people this is... But if your friend wanted to have them know, your friend will go tell them. See, I used to say that the best therapist in the world is your best friend. Because your best friend, isn't going to walk away when times get tough. They're going to hang right with you. And your best friend is the person that's going to listen to you. And the information you give them is going to stay with them. Now, I've always been that other person. If you confide something in me, it stays there. Not unless you're going to hurt yourself or hurt somebody else. That's my law. That's the cutoff, is if you're going to hurt yourself or hurt someone else, then I'll speak up. But other than that, just get it off your chest. And that's a good therapist, right? So I'm going to start ending this right now. The biggest thing is just be you and let it attract the people that are attracted to the genuine you. To be the genuine you doesn't take much energy, right? And I'm not saying, if the genuine you is an asshole, but for most people, if they can be themselves, they're more relaxed, less stressful, and they let their guard down where they're, smiling a lot and enjoying what's going on. And that's where you need to be, all right? How does this all relate to business? Small engine repair. It's everything from dealing with customers, being totally honest with them, and giving them the information they need to make a informed decision. Or to have them so that they feel confident that when you tell them something, they know that you're trying to help them. So on that note, you guys have a great Saturday. We'll catch you here bright and early tomorrow morning before hay-in. And enjoy the weekend.